What the fuck just happened? Jake Paul just finished Ben Askren in the first round. Wow. Man, Jake Paul, man, is he the new Mystic Mac? Is he the new Mystic Mac? What? What? Man, what? I want to give you guys a warning. I'm about to go off on a big time rant. So please, if you're looking for a breakdown of what happened in this fight, if you're looking for, anything like that, any like fight breakdown, technique breakdown or any shit like that, I'm not doing that. I'm strictly here to talk shit and curse this shit out. So please, and at the end, I will be talking about Whittaker Gastelum. But please bear with me. What the fuck was this shit? What was this? This was one of the hottest shit shows hottest mess I've ever seen in my life. This was literally a shit show. What the fuck? Man, it was bad. I didn't watch most of this event, to be honest with you. I saw bits and pieces here and there until the main event. I watched the main event until the ref stopped the fight, and then I turned it off. The only other thing I saw in its entirety was the slapping contest. And I can't lie, Ric Flair, Pete Davidson, they had a couple of funny moments. But man, like, they had a couple of funny moments, a couple of funny lines, but the rest of it was just cringy and just not funny, not cool. They should look at Moist Critical, you know what I'm saying? Moist Critical has some great commentating over slap fighting matches. Has some great commentary over slap fighting matches. Instead, they got Pete Davidson, saying stupid shit. Ric Flair saying stupid shit. Like I said, they had a couple good lines, but for the most part, it was not good. And bro, dude, the guy with the beard, bro, not the guy with the green hair, the guy with the beard, the guy who won, bro, he's a legit gamer, bro. He came out there, he was like, hit me, bro, hit me, bro, hit me, bro, stop being a pussy, stop flinching. And then he slapped him with a slap. Sheesh. That dude was a gamer. But yeah, I did not really enjoy most of the commentating by Pete Davidson and Ric Flair. And why was Ric Flair standing right next to the action, bro? While Pete Davidson was on the outside of the cage. That made no sense. It's not like Ric Flair was a special referee or some shit like that. I don't know. But yeah, that was interesting. Can we talk about Oscar De La Hoya? Oscar De La Hoya seemed to be drunk out of his mind, high on cocaine, nigga, and everything else, bro. I don't know what the fuck was up with fucking Oscar De La Hoya. I guess Dana White, when he said cocaine ain't cheap, I guess he's right, which is why De La Hoya is coming back. Because, I mean, bro, what? That was bad. Like, Oscar De La Hoya, I heard him talking over the Cunningham versus Frank Mir fight, bro. He said some of the stupidest shit ever. Dude, he disrespected the fuck out of Steve Cunningham, who is a legit heavyweight boxer. He's a legit heavyweight boxer. He used to fight at cruiserweight. But he's a legit heavyweight boxer who fucking dropped Tyson Fury in a fight. He dropped Tyson Fury in a fight. He ended up getting knocked out later in that fight. But he dropped Tyson Fury. He's a legit boxer, a legit gamer. And fucking De La Hoya's like, bruh, this dude has 9 losses for a reason. He has no chin. Bro, what the fuck? You would expect someone who used to fight to not be disrespecting other fighters like that, would you? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, come on. Like, seriously? That's absolutely ridiculous. Like, the fact that he disrespected a fellow fighter like that was just I couldn't believe that. And then he announced he's coming back, bro. Well, it's already been announced that he's coming back. It's just like I don't want to see this guy fight. This dude was drunk out of his mind, high out of his mind. I don't fucking know. I don't know. This dude was talking crazy. I can't even remember all the bullshit he was saying, bro. Like that shit really pissed me off. When he talked shit about Steve Cunningham, that shit really pissed me off, bro. Snoop was on his shit. Like I said, like I don't know if I've said this, but Snoop, he's not the most analytical dude. He's like the drunk uncle at a barbecue, bro. Like this dude don't really know what the fuck he's talking about. He's talking some of the most goofy shit you'll ever hear, but he's hilarious, bro. Like I said, Snoop, he actually deserved the place in here. He's pretty funny. He's funny, but he don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Listen, when he was commentating over Jake Paul saying, bro, nigga, I don't just bet $2 million on nothing, nigga. What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? Dude, I can't lie. That was pretty funny. But, dude, like, there was clear bias towards Jake Paul. Clear bias versus Jake Paul. Can we talk about Michael Buffer fucking mispronouncing Ben Askren's name? I think they called him Askew. Bro, we should have known from them, bro. Something was a little fishy. Now, listen, I don't think this was fixed. This was a legitimate sanctioned boxing match. People talking crazy, saying it's fixed. I don't think this fight was fixed. I don't think Ben Askren took a flop. I do believe the ref stopped that shit way too early. Way too early. Ben Askren got dropped, and it was pretty bad. I will give you that. And I'll also give you this. Jake Paul was looking pretty freaking good. If I'm being honest with you, Jake Paul looked pretty freaking good. He was using that jab. You know what I'm saying? He was throwing shots to the body. He was looking decent. Ben Askren, doing his normal thing, running in risky, you know what I'm saying? Leaving his hands kind of a little low, just looking to engage in clinch actions. And, Ben Askren caught him, and as he was moving forward, dropped Ben Askren. And, but Ben Askren got up. The ref told him, hey, Ben, what's up? Put your hands up. You good? And Ben had his hands up. He was showing coherence. And then the ref waved it off. I think it was a little bit of bullshit. Like I said, it just looks good for Triller because Triller now has a star. They have Jake Paul, who knocked out a real fighter now, who they could promote on and get more pay-per-views and shit like that. But like that stoppage was bullshit. I don't know, man. This whole event was fucking bullshit. In my opinion, I don't know, man. Like, I really didn't enjoy this event at all. This was literally a shit show. I didn't listen to any of the music. Fuck that. I was too busy watching the UFC card. I'm sorry. I'm not staying tuned to watch your fucking music, bro. Look, I even tuned into this shit. And by the way, I did not buy this shit. Alright? I did not buy this shit. The fuck? Thinking I don't spend money on nothing. Not on UFC pay-per-views. Not on nothing, bro. I'm just being honest with y'all. I don't spend money on nothing. But yeah, that event had me fucking tight as hell. Man. It was rough to watch. It was rough to watch. I'm trying to remember. Dude, Snoop must have had, like, bro. The other thing I didn't understand, bro, is like, could the boxers hear the judges? That's my question. Could the boxers hear the judges? I mean, not the judges, excuse me. Could the boxers hear the commentators? Because the commentators were talking some shit. You know what I'm saying? They were saying some fucked up shit about people getting into that ring. And if the boxers could hear it, I'd be like, bro, that's pretty fucked up, bro. Like, that's pretty fucked up. And, like, there wasn't much of a crowd. And, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, that fight was stopped too early. The event was a hot-ass mess. Man. That was something, man. It's not the worst stoppage. This is what I'll say about this. It's not the worst stoppage in the world, but I think it was a little bullshit. I think Ben Askren could have continued. If he would have gotten dropped again and then stopped the fight, it would have been perfectly fine. I just felt you still got to give him a chance to win, bro. He, I don't know, man. I don't know. But let's go on to a brighter note. UFC Fight Night. Let me just quickly talk about the. Let me talk about a couple things. First of all, Jakar Close had to pull out of his fight last second because of injury that he's claiming was due to the push that Jeremy Stevens did at weigh-ins. I think that's a bunch of bullshit. Whatever this injury was, he probably had before the push. The push may have just like significantly increased it to the point where he could no longer fight. But I guarantee you this injury was there before Jeremy Stevens pushed him. So blaming it on the push is kind of like a punk move in my opinion. It was probably a small little injury that got amplified when Stevens pushed him. That's just my opinion. I don't think this injury was directly caused by the push, like Jakar Close is trying to make it seem like. So that fight got pulled. So let's talk about Romanov versus Espino. This fight I was highly anticipating. I was expecting good grappling exchanges. I was expecting Romanov to be better on the feet. This fight went exactly the way I expected it to. Romanov looked slightly better on the feet, even though Espino had some decent moments. Romanov clearly was better, had more power. On the ground, Romanov, his takedown defense wasn't as good as I expected it to be, but neither was Juan Espino. Both of them had really good takedown offense, not as good at takedown defense as I would have expected. Neither of them were really able to get their submission game off. I'm trying to think what else happened. I'm just trying to remember. Like it was pretty even. I had a 1-1 going to the third. I feel like there was something else that I wanted to cover, but I can't think of it. But so we go to the third round now. Oh, yes, cardio-wise, they both, as I stated in my prediction video, they're heavyweights. So they have good cardio for heavyweights, really big dudes. But, like, of course, as you go later into a fight, you're going to start to gas more and more. But, Romanov started to gas more than Espino, which was very clear going into that third round. So, like, a minute in, I believe, Espino let's start off the beginning of the third. Romanov got a nice takedown, held Espino down for a few seconds. Espino was able to get up. They're in the clinch. They're moving around. Blah blah. And Espino takes down Romanov now. And Romanov, after a few seconds, they get up, and now Espino's controlling the clinch, getting off shots, looking like the fresher man, compared to Romanov. But then a knee in the clinch, right in the groin. Romanov, I thought he was milking the situation to get more to what you call it, to catch his breath, but he said he was no longer able to continue. I don't know if maybe he was just that tired, or if like the low blow was actually that bad. It's hard to tell. But because of that situation, they had to go to a 3-round. They went to a decision where the first 2 rounds, whatever the score is, and the third round you score based on the fight, based on what happened. And based on that third round, I scored the fight for Espino. He looked like the fresher fighter. He looked like he was getting off more strikes in that third round in the clinch. Had a little more control time on the ground. I thought it should have been 29-28 Espino. It was a split decision, 29-28 Romanov. Romanov remains undefeated. Yeah, that was wonky because I was really looking forward to that fight. 2 prospects, and again, it seems like a trend. Fights I'm looking forward to end in just a shit result. I'm really looking forward to the Jan versus Sterling fight, like most MMA fans, and that fight ended shitty. Excited for Leon Edwards' return after almost 2 years. Again, that fight ended shitty. This fight, I was excited for. I don't think it got enough press as it should have. These guys are true prospects. I believe these two dudes are true prospects. What I didn't realize was how old Espino was. Espino was 40 years old. Holy shit. I don't really know if he's a prospect like that at 40, but he's really good. He definitely has the potential. Hey, listen, I'll say this. Both those motherfuckers are better than Chris fucking Dawkins, bro. Chris fucking Dawkins knocked out Alexei Oleinik. Woohoo. He knocked out Chris Dawkins knocked out Alexei Oleinik. It's like so impressive. So impressive. Like, you don't deserve a number 10 ranking by beating Alexei Oleinik. I'm sorry. I really like Alexei Oleinik. I think he's a really good fighter if he can take you down. If he can't take you down, he's literally fucked. He's literally fucked if you can't take him down, unless you're Fabricio Verdum. But I'm getting off topic here. Like, both those dudes are really good. I was really looking forward to that fight. It's a shame it ended that way. And now, the main event. Whittaker is so fucking good, man. Give this man his rematch. ASAP. No more ducking. No more dodging. No more there's no more new prospects. There's no prospects for Izzy to hype up. Till got derailed by Whittaker and is out with a collarbone injury. Cannonier got derailed by Whittaker. Vittori had a subpar performance against Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland lost 2 in a row. Derek Brunson needs to prove a little more. There is one fight for Izzy. Light heavyweight, he lost. So he lost his rights to fight at light heavyweight for right now. There's only one fight for Israel Adesanya, and it's Robert Whittaker. If that fight isn't booked, I don't know. I don't know. It would be absolutely absurd for Whittaker not to be getting the next title shot. I don't think the fight, as much as I really like Robert Whittaker, and I really would like to see him regain that title, I'm also an Izzy fan as well. I like both those dudes. It's hard to, you hate to see two dudes that you like fight because one of them got to lose. But looking at it objectively, I don't really see Whittaker being able to do anything to stunt Izzy in the striking department. I just think Izzy will always be the better striker, more technical striker. Now, Whittaker can mix in his takedowns like he did today, which was super impressive. Able to take down and hold down Gastelum 3 different times. That's impressive. But yeah, if he could do that against Izzy, man. Like, if he could mix up the striking grappling like Jan did, man, we have a legit possibility that Whittaker wins the rematch. But yeah, I mean, Whittaker's so good. That head kick that Whittaker throws is just absolutely high level, man. And Whittaker, and Gastelum, what about the chin on that dude? He was getting pieced up by big shots all night. Whether it was a left hook, uppercuts, head kicks, it didn't matter. Gastelum was eating all of it. He only got rocked once. The first round, that first flush head kick. But who doesn't get rocked by a flush head kick? And Gastelum wasn't even that rocked. He just kind of staggered back a little bit, and then he was right back to fighting. That guy's insane, man. That dude is insane. To me, in my opinion, Gastelum's stock goes down by absolutely nothing after this fight. He was fighting the better fighter. Everyone knew he was fighting the better fighter. He took it on short-ish notice, 4 weeks. It's not completely short notice, but it's not like a full camp. But man, I don't think his stock goes down at all. Gastelum is one tough son of a bitch. The card in general was kind of boring. I can't even lie. The card was kind of boring. But hey, next week, talk about an exciting card. Sheesh. like I said, like I posted in the comments of my last video, hopefully my predictions for UFC 261 will be out midweek. We will see, but hopefully midweek is what I'm looking at. And fuck Triller. Fuck that bullshit card. Fuck the ref for stopping that shit early. Fuck Oscar De La Hoya for fucking disrespecting a fellow fighter. Fuck Oscar De La Hoya for coming in there high. And just fuck that whole event. That fucking bullshit, bro. Appreciate y'all. Please comment down below any ideas you'd have for future content. Your thoughts on these two cards. If you watched one or both, like which one did you pick? If you watched both, like I don't even fucking know what I'm saying anymore, bro. That event fucking pissed me off though. Fuck Triller. I'm gone.